Let me share my screen. Today, what we need to discuss? Huh? About the text functions, right? Okay. So, what text functions up to which part we discuss and everything? We need to see here. Up to mid, we discuss it, right? Mid function. Mid is the function, last function we discuss it. Next one is replace. Okay. What is replace function will do? What is replace function will do? Replace means with the existing, based on the existing character, we can replace the values. We already discussed about the transform data, right? Okay. We already discussed about the transform data replace values. Okay. What is that one? In transform data, replace value is different. Here is different. In transform data, replace values will work on complete cell. In transform data, replace values will works on complete cell. Okay. In place of that means the complete cell value, wherever it is there, in place of that one, it is replaced with a new value. That is what it is happening in replace values in transform data. But in DAX function, replace function based on the characters we can replace. We can replace the based on the characters. That is the biggest advantage here replace. See, in SQL Server also we discuss the replace value. Right? What are those functions? Very good. Stuff is the function. Another function, replace. Very good. Stuff and replace is the function which we can replace the values. What is stuff function will do? See, substitute stuff means based on the positions we can replace the values. Based on the position we can replace the values in SQL Server stuff. Okay. Replace means huh? Based on the character. Replay, see, in SQL Server stuff means based on the positions it will replace a value. Okay. In replace function, based on the character, we can replace a value. Same function in Power BI also, that functions are there, but here names are different. In SQL Server, what stuff function will do? Here in Power BI DAX function, replace function will do. What is that one? Replace function will do. In SQL Server, what stuff function based on the positions it will replace? In Power BI DAX function, replace is the function. Same, only names are changed, but syntax wise, everything is same. Okay. In SQL Server replace function, here in Power BI DAX function, substitute. Understand clearly? In SQL Server, what is that one? Replace function. Here in Power BI DAX function, we have to use substitute. What is that? Substitute. What is substitute will do? Based on the characters, it will replace it. Same. Let's see how we can apply this one and everything. See, replace. Okay. Here. First, old text means column name. There also in stuff also same syntax. Same syntax. Only names are changed. That's it. See here. Column name is skills column, comma, start position. Suppose 1, comma 3. What is the meaning of this one? from starting character to up to how many characters? Three characters. Whatever it is there in each and every cell, it is replaced with the new value. Understand or not? Like this. Now, what will happen? Where first three characters in each and every cell, in place of that one, what it will be replaced? PQR. Remaining characters as it is will be there. Understand clear? That means, tell me what is the output it is displayed here? PQR, ER, space, BI. Okay. Here, PQR, ER, space, apps. PQR, ER, space, automate. PQR, ER, space, pages. Like that it will display. Did you see? Did you see that one or not? Okay. Understand clearly now. Next one is, next one is, see, in SQL Server replace, here what function it is? Substitute. Substitute. Substitute function always replace based on the characters. Understand clearly? Here, first column name. After that, old text. Old text means like whatever character is there, that character inside the double quotes you have to mention. Okay. Suppose I'm giving. In place of E, I'm replacing XYZ. Now, what will happen in skills column? Wherever E is there, E character, in place of that one, XYZ. Suppose E three times is there, three times all XYZ is replaced. Remaining characters as it is will be. Now tell me what is the output here? POW, XYZ, R space BI. Like that. You understand or not? Like this. Is that clear or not? Okay. This is about substitute. Next one is repeat is not required. Okay. Leave it about this one. We already discussed left and right functions, right? Yes. Set substitute. Trim function. Remove the spaces. You already know. Okay. Just you have to give. Is there any space related one? It is there. Any space related column is there? I think it is not there. Just column name you have to mention. That's it. Inside the function, just column. All these functions we can apply it on new column only. See, trim function means it will remove the spaces. Now, tell me, measure values, in which places we can see the measure values? You understand my question or not? Where we can see measure values? Huh? Where we can see measure values? In Power BI, where we can see measure values? DAX query view. Under DAX query view, we can see the measure values. Another one is in the visualization, right? Yeah, don't forget it here. How you can present it if you want to put a measure values? DAX query view, and visualization. Another one is where we can see calculated column values. That means whichever column you are applying in new column, whichever DAX functions you are applying in new column, those we can call it as calculated columns. Understand clearly? Whichever DAX function we are applying in new column option, those are calculated. Calculated column values where we can see. See, calculated column values, we can see it in the table view. See here, I applied trim function. Did I see the values for trim related one or not? Trim related output, we can see it here or not? So, calculated column values, we can see it in table view as well as tax query view as well as visualization. That means when compared to the measure and calculated column, okay, both two options are same, DAX query view and visualization. And one more option for calculated column, we can see the values in table view. Understand clearly? We can see table view, DAX query view, and visualization. Understand clearly or not? Any doubts in this one? Next one. Upper, you know this one. Okay. Value. Value means if suppose you have a number column, that number column data type is in character. Suppose I will show you. Did you see here? Or else this is the one. What is this one? Numeric values. These numeric values, what is the data type of this column? This day, what is the data type of this column? How you can identify by array here? Listen carefully. I'm asking, what is the data type of this column? It is a character data. Vijay, how you can say means, if you select the column under cool column tools, did you see the data type as a text? That is the first. Another way, without seeing the column also, by seeing the column values also, we can identify, okay, we can identify whether it is a character data type or anything. Okay. If it is a character data type, the values always in left side it is there. If it is a character data type, values always in the left side it will be there. Understand clearly? If suppose if the values are there in the right side, what is that? If the values are there in the right side, understand? Did you see these column values are there in the right side or not? If these values data types are either numeric or decimal or date. Suppose if the same, did you see here? Combine values. Values are there in the left side. See here, this is a box it is. It is left side, it is there. What is the data type of this column? Character. If it is left side, character. Right side, either numeric or a decimal or data. Like that, you can identify that one. Suppose, for example, I already have the column is a format underscore one. This is numeric values only, but the data type of this column is character. So when the column values are numeric, but the data type is character, if you want to convert into numeric means you have to use an option called value. Okay. See here, that value function we can apply it in new column. Value of just column name you have to mention. Okay. Format of one. Then what will happen? It is converting the data type from text to not numeric, decimal. Decimal number. See, see. If you select this one, you will see the data type of this. Okay. You understand, right? Whenever the column values are numeric, but the data type is character, if you want to convert into decimal, this is the value is the function. Understand clearly or not? Any doubts in this one? Okay. That is text functions. Next one is logical functions. Logical functions. What are logical operators? Tell me. You know that, right? In your education, logical operators means and, or, not. Same here also. Understand clear? Okay. Logical functions are in Power BI. Logical functions are and, or, not, if, switch, all these things. What is that? And, or, not, if, switch. Also, it is that. Understand clearly? Let's discuss them. Logical functions are conditional based functions. Okay. Conditional based written statements. Okay. Understand clearly? No? It is a conditional based one. Let's see how we can apply this one. Did everyone prepare a transform data document? Huh? When you will show? Today 10:30 you have to come here and do it. What about you? Huh? Started. It will end at 2025 or 2027. Huh? When you will complete? స్టార్టే చేయలేదు కదా ఎప్పుడవుతుంది పనులు ఉన్నాయి సార్ కొంచెం టైం ఇవ్వండి 26 కావాలా 27 కావాలా ఒకళ్ళు చేశారంటే కొంచెం షేమే మేడం ఓకే టుడే 10:30 you and you both need to come here and review your document. Did you copy the same thing what I gave the document? All right, by your own you are writing that. Today 10:30 exactly. You both understand. See here. What are logical functions? These are the logical functions. And this is and. This is or. This is not symbol. If, switch, coalesce, true, false. One by one we need to discuss. What is so first the function we need to discuss as if. What is that one? If in logical function, the first function is if. If is a logical function. If is a logical function. If is a logical function. Understand clearly or not? If is a logical function. Okay. What are logical functions? It is like if, which, and, or not. Okay. First, we need to discuss about if. Very, very important. Listen carefully. Note it down the important points what I mentioned here. Understand? See here. If see here. Here in if, very, very important syntaxes, if and switch. Listen carefully. Okay. If. What is if? If function, it is a logical function. And this is a conditional based written statements. If is a conditional based written statement. If is a conditional based written statement. If is a conditional based written statement. Understand clearly? Yeah. That means in if you have to write a condition. If condition is satisfied, then it will return a statement. If condition is not satisfied, it returns a false statement like that it is. What is a condition formula? Very good. That is right. In where class we are writing a condition. What is the condition we are writing? In where class we are writing a condition. What is the condition we are writing here? Like condition means we already know the formula. What is that formula? It is existing column name, operator, value. This we can call it as a condition. Understand clearly? This we can call it as condition. Understand clearly? That means in it, we have to write a condition. Okay. The condition formula is existing column name, operator value. We already discussed in SQL Server. Where we are discussing? In where class, right? Same thing in if or switch. In if or switch function also, we are writing a condition here. In whichever part condition is satisfied, then true statement will return. Otherwise, false statement will return in if. Understand? Let's see how to write this one. In if, after opening a bracket, first you have to write what is this one? Logical text. Logical text means condition. Logical text means condition. You have to write a condition here. What is the condition formula? Existing column name, operator, value. See here. Suppose, for example, existing column name. What is that one? There is a length column is there or not? Okay. Is equal to 14. What is that one? Length column is equal to 14. See here. I have a length column is equal to 14. See here. That means immediately after writing a condition, if your condition part is completed, put comma. And here, true statement will return. True statement means if that length column is equal to 14 in whichever rows it is there, for those rows, what you need to return that you have to get. You can give static values or you can give column value. First, we need to discuss about column static values. Okay, see here. I'm giving as a true statement PQR, comma. Again, after writing a true statement, immediately put comma and false statement XYZ. What is this one? That means wherever length column is there, wherever length column is there, in that length column is equal to 14. What is that one? Where length column is equal to 14. Wherever length column is equal to 14 is there, in place of those rows, what it will return? PQR. Otherwise, it will written as XYZ. So in this length column, where 14 is there, here it is there. Here is there. That means in these rows, in a new column, those rows, in the same rows, PQR will written. Remaining rows, it will written as XYZ. That means, see here, suppose is this length is equal to 40? No, condition is not satisfied. If condition is not satisfied, what statement it will written? X. That means false statement. This is false statement. This is true statement. Okay. Whenever the condition is not satisfied, false statement will return. Whenever the condition is satisfied, true statement will return. Understand clearly? See here. Is this is equal to 14? No. Then what it will return? False statement. What is the false statement value? XYZ. Here, is this value is equal to 14? No. What it will return? XYZ will return. Here, is this value is equal to 14? Yes. Then what statement it will return? True statement. What is the true statement value here? PQR. Here, false. What is the statement it will return? XYZ. Here, understand clearly? Na? Is that clear or not? Any doubts in this one? Huh? Is that clear or not? Anyone having any doubts in this one? Okay. There are so many things are there in if it is not completed. Will tell you, listen carefully. So that means Vijay, you are using equal to operator. This is the one. What are the operators while we are writing a condition in Power BI? In SQL Server, there are so many operators are there. Equal to, not equal to, okay, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, in, not in, like, or not like, between, not between, is null, is not null. There are different operators are there. But in Power BI, those many operators are not there here. Only when we are writing a condition, what operators are available in Power BI it is equal to, not equal to, less than or equal to, greater than, or equal to. Okay. Understand or not? Okay. And in, not in. What are the operators are available in Power BI? Equal to, not equal to, less than, or equal to, greater than, or equal to, in, not in. These operators only we are using in Power BI tax function. Let's see. If it is not equal to means how you can write that one? Immediate. This is not equal to operator. We already discussed in SQL also. Not equal to this. Okay. See here. Next one, less than. Do you know what is less than operator here? See here. Whenever you want to write any operator based on the column data type, you have to use an operator. Equal to and not equal to, we can use for any type of column. But less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, okay, for which operators we can use? For which data type it is supported? Numeric, decimal, date also. Understand or not? For these column data like numeric, decimal, date data types column, you can use an operators like less than, okay, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than. But if you use the column, that means I'm talking about this one. I'm using length column. What is the length column data type here? What is the length column data type here? Numeric. So because it is right side is there, numeric or decimal or date, anything. So if it is like that, then only I'm using less than. Do you see this one? That means whatever column we are mentioned, the column based on the column data type, we can use operator like less than or equal, greater than or equal to, like that. If you use character, you can use only equal to and not equal to. Can we use less than the character? Greater than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. You're right, it is not possible. Understand clearly now. Any doubts in this one? Huh? This is how I can use this. See here. Now, length less than 14. What is the meaning of this one? First, we need to check the condition. Okay. In this length column, hello, class long answer. Sorry. See here. Length less than 14. What is length less than 14 values are there in this length column? Length less than 14. This is less than operator. Everyone is not able to see. Now you are able to see properly or not? See here. Length less than. This is less than operator, right? Less than 14. Okay. Less than 14 means in this column, less than 14 values, what values are there? 8, 10, 11, right? For those rows, it will written as true statement. What is true statement value here? PQR. Otherwise, it will written as X, Y, Z. Understand clearly? Now, for this value, what it will written? PQR. Very good. Here, PQR. Here, XYZ. Here, very good. It's one it will display. Understand clearly? Okay. Now, okay. Less than or equal to means like this you have to write. Greater than means like this. Greater than or equal to means this is the one. You know all the operators. Just see. In. What is in operator in SQL server? What is the use of in operator in SQL? Very good. Whenever you want to check multiple, because in less equal to, not equal to, less than or greater than or equal to, after writing an operator, how many values you are giving? Only one value. That means we have to check the condition with one value. But I want to check with multiple values. Then must and should you have to use in operator. Understand clearly enough. What is that one? In operator. In operator only you have to use that one. What are in operators it is? Okay. What is in operator here? In checking multiple values. Same here also. In SQL server in operator. Here also in operator. But way of giving values are different. Let's see the syntax. In operator in SQL server, after that open bracket and closure bracket inside the values you are giving, right? But in here, after writing a column name, you have to use in operator. After writing an in operator, You have to use curling braces. Understand or not? What is that? Inside the curling braces, you have to give the values. In SQL Server, in open brackets, you have to give the values. In Power BI DAX function, you have to give inside the curling braces. Understand clearly. See here. Suppose, for example, 14 comma 11 I'm giving. What is the meaning of this one? That means in length column, wherever 14 as well as 11 is there, for those rows, it will written as PQR, otherwise written as XYZ. For this one, what value it will write? XYZ. Very good. Here, XYZ. Here, PQR. Here, PQR. Here, because in this length column, wherever 14 and 11 is there, it returns PQR. Otherwise, it returns as XYZ. Understand or not? Is that clear or not? Now, suppose, for example, I'm giving here 20. What will happen? Is it throwing error or what it will return? Did you see what I'm giving here? I'm checking 14, 11, 20 also. Is 20 value is there in my column? Then what it will return? Is it throwing error or without error it will give the result? Tell me. Without error. See here. Even if you are giving a value which is not there in this column, it will ignore that particular values. Okay. It will ignore that particular column. Whichever values it will check, those related one only it will check it. And whichever for those related one, true statement will return. Otherwise, false statement will understand clearly. Mhm. Is that clear? Okay. Now, not in operator. How we can write not in operator? See, everyone not in means they are writing like this. Not in. This is error. In Power BI it is error. In SQL Server, not in. Same like this only you have to write the value. But here in Power BI DAX function, if you want to write not in related condition, then don't write like this. What you have to do is in only. You have, first you have to write in related one. Here the column is there, right? That column you have to put inside not function. Inside not function. See here, not. This is acts like a not in. First not of inside the column name in, and you have to give the value. Understand clearly or not? This is not in operator. Understand? Is that clear or not? Is that clear or not? You understand each and everything? Now, very, very important point. Listen carefully. I have one question is there. In the written statement, how many written statements in it? Two. One is true statement, another one is false statement. Understand? Here in if I'm giving here character value. In false statement, can I give numeric value? You you understand this one? I'm writing in true statement, the data type value is character. Here the data type value is numeric. Can we give like this? No, it will throw an error. Because in if or switch function, return statement always must and should be in a same data type. That means if you are giving true statement as numeric, false statement also must and should you have to give numeric only. If suppose true statement is character, false statement also must and should you have to give character. If true statement is date, false statement also date. If you are giving different data types in the written statement, different data type values if you are giving in the written statement, it will throw us an error. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? Is that clear or not? Huh? Any doubts in this one? Very, very important. In the if and switch. Whenever we are writing a written statement, all the written statement must and should be in a same data type. Same data type values you have to give. Character first statement is character. Remaining all the statements are numeric, character. But you have to give any value. You can give numeric value in the written statement. Yes, in false statement also numeric. Here it is date, date. Understand clearly? Any doubts in this one? Is that clear or not? Huh? Is that clear or not? Okay. So this is about this is true statement and false statement. Not only this. See, Vijay, you are passing in the written statements, you're passing static values. Can we pass the column values? Can we pass the column values in the written? Yeah. In the written statement, you are passing static value. Can we pass a column value? Yes. Suppose, did you see? Even if you pass the column value, must and should be same data type. In true statement, what data type of value we are giving? In the false statement also same data type of column you have to give. Even when you are passing a column names in true statement and false statement, the data type must and should be same. If any different data type of column values you are passing, it will throw an error. See here, suppose for example, can I pass mid column here? Did you see? Just you need to call the column name mid. See here, in the true statement, I'm writing PQR. In the false statement, I'm calling a mid. What is that one? Based on the condition only. If the length column having 10, what it will returns? PQR. Otherwise, it will return as mid column values. Understand or not? See here. Is this is equal to 10? No. What it will return? What it will return? Mid column. False statement. What is the false statement value here? OWER. And here PQR it will return. Here OWER. OWER. That means here in those rows, what mid column values are there, those values it will return. Here ATA. Understand? Check it. Suppose if I'm giving a numeric column here, like will throws an error. Did you see? Because here you are giving character. Here this is a numeric data type. It will throw some error. Understand clearly? Any doubts in this one? that clear or not? Hmm? Is that clear or not? See, in if both the written statement, can we give the column names? Yes. Previously, in if both the written statements we are giving static values, right? Okay. In in so in if in both the written statement, can we pass a column names? Yes. See, in if or switch in written statement, either you can give all are static, or you can give few are static, few are column names, or you can give both are column names. Anything is accepted here. But rule must and should. What is that rule? Same data type. In the written statement, whatever values you are giving, those are same data type. Can I give lower column or not? This is also character. Mid is also character. So it will written. Understand clearly now. Is that clear or not? See here, if the condition is satisfied, then what it will return? True statement. What is the true statement here? Lower. What is the lower value will return? Whatever it is there that it will return. Understand? Or if condition is not satisfied, false. What is the false statement here? Mid column, mid column. What is the output for this one? What is the first one? OW here. Because this is condition is not satisfied. False statement. What is the false statement column here? Mid column. Mid column, what is the value in this row? OW here. That it was that. Here they satisfied. What then? If it is satisfied, true statement. What is the true statement column here? Lower column. What is the lower column value here? Power absolute. It was true. Understand clearly? No? Next one. Vijay, in the written statement, you are explaining static values. Values are static and column also you explained. All our columns also you can explain. That is okay. Can we pass the combination of in the written statement? In the written statement, can we pass the static as well as column? In one written statement, not all the in one written statement, can we pass the both the combination of character and column? Yes. Here. Suppose, for example, in true statement, I'm giving a column name here. As well as in the same written statement, I want to give static value also. That means both combination, static as well as column in one written statement. Can we pass? Yes. How you can pass? Suppose, for example, column name. Suppose column name. After that, you can give that you another static value. Then after column name, you have to put ampersand and give inside the double quote static value. This is the one. Suppose if you want to give before the column, then what you have to put here? Ampersand. Always combining two column means ampersand, single ampersand we have to use. Single ampersand between the values you have to. Then what it will happen in Power BI? It will combine those two. Understand? Must and should you have to use this operator. And before that, this particular ampersand, you have to give this one. X, Y, Z. I'm giving like this. Now see here, wherever this condition is satisfied, then this completed true statement will return. Otherwise, it returns false statement. Now tell me what output it is getting for this one. So first of all, where length is equal to 10, this is the, is this value is 10? No, it is not. What it will return? False statement. What is the false statement value here? Means mid column. Mid column means OW. Yeah, that it will return. Next one. Here, is this condition is satisfied? Yes. It will return as XYZ and lower column value. What it will return? XYZ power apps it is. Remaining OWER, OW. See? Yeah. That clear or not? Huh? Any doubts in this one? Next one. You understand all these things or not? Okay, in the written statement, whatever I explained to you, each and every point is important. Okay. Now, Vijay, before this particular written statement, here you are writing a condition here. You are writing only one condition. Can we write multiple conditions? In where class, in SQL Server where class, you are writing multiple conditions? No. Whenever you want to write multiple conditions in SQL Server where class, what operators you are using? And or operators. Same here also. In if or switch, see whatever I'm explaining in if, the same rule, same thing, it is applicable for switch also. Understand clearly? So in if or switch, okay, you can write n number of conditions, but in between the conditions, must and should we have to use and or operator. In SQL Server, and means how you will write that one? No, no, no. In SQL Server, and means how you are writing that operator? AND, right? But here, and means you have to write double ampersand. Single ampersand is for combining. Double ampersand is an AND operator. Understand clearly? What is that one? Double ampersand is an AND operator. Understand clearly? Is that clear or not? Any doubts in this one? Huh? Is that clear? Now, see here. I'm writing AND operator. After AND operator, another condition. First condition, after if you want to write another condition, in between the condition must and should and or. And means double ampersand. After that, another condition. See here. Condition is left or right column is equal to T. I'm giving TE. Understand or not? In if at the time of writing condition, any data type of condition you can write. It's not like same data type of condition. Here, did you observe this one? Here the condition is numeric type of condition. Here the condition is character. You can write anything, any data type of condition you can, but return statement same. Same data type of return statement must and should you have to return. Understand clearly. Now, in AND operator, how it will works in AND operator? In AND operator, same rules. What rules are there in SQL Server where class? In AND operator, all the conditions must and should be satisfied. Okay. In whichever rows all conditions are satisfied, then it will return a true statement. Otherwise, false statement. Understand clearly. Whichever conditions are satisfied, in those rows, it returns true statement. Otherwise, returns false statement. Understand clearly. Is that clear? Okay. Whichever in AND operator, all the conditions must and should be satisfied. In the same rows need to be satisfied. Whichever condition, first condition is satisfied, in the same rows, second condition also need to satisfy. If all the conditions are satisfied, then true statement will return. Otherwise, false statement will. Understand clearly? Now, see here. Length is equal to 10 and right is equal to t. In which rows it is satisfied? See, first, one by one, we can check it. Okay. Is this length is equal to 10? No. Okay. And next, in the same row, next condition, what is that one? Right is equal to t. Is this right is equal to t? No. This row is not satisfied. If it is not satisfied, what one? False statement. False. What is the false statement value? What is that one? Mid column. What is that one? OWER. Understand clear? Next one. Here, length is equal to 10. Condition is satisfied. You have to check other condition in AND operator. Understand? Here, right. Is equal to TE in this same row. This is not satisfied. If it is not satisfied, what is the false statement here? Mid column. Mid column, what is the value in this row? OW. Here, this one. Is this particular value is equal to 10? No. Okay. In the next condition, right is equal to T. But one condition is satisfied, one condition is not satisfied. In AND operator, it is written false statement. If all the conditions are satisfied, true statement. Here it is OWR. Here it is OWR. That means all are written say mid column values only. Did you see? Understand clearly? Now, now tell me what is the output it will. Check it, not my face. You have to check that one. Tell me the output. One by one, we can check. You can check that one. Then only you will give the proper results. Now, what is the first one? False. Let's see. Is this length is equal to 10? No. First condition itself not satisfied. Then false statement. OW. Here, satisfied. First condition is satisfied. Second condition, satisfied. Both are satisfied means what statement it will return? True statement. What is the true statement value here? Lower. What is the lower column value here? Power absidious. Understand clear? Next, this one, false statement. What is the false statement value? OW. Here, false statement. What is that one? Here, OW. What is that one? ATA. Now, very good. Did you see? Now, tell me this output. What is the first value? What is the first value it will returns? Power BI. Check the condition because not equal to 10. Sure. This is not equal to 10, right? Yes. And right column not equal to TE is right. This one. Both are satisfied. Then what column value it will return? Lower column. What is the lower column value? Power BI. Next one. Here, false, right? Because not equal to 10 means wrong it is. Okay, false statement. What is that one? OW here. Here, huh? False. Because here it is satisfied. But this is not satisfied, right? That's the reason false. OW here. Here, power pages. Because here both the conditions are satisfied in the same rows. In AND operator, in the same rows the conditions are satisfied. Not in different rows. Okay. Here is not satisfied. What is that one? It will return power pages. Here, data analytics. Understand clearly? Huh? Did you understand each and everything? Right from your end. Try with multiple examples. You will get the results. Next, what is the next function? Switch function. Why switch? Switch is also similar like logical conditional based statement. But what is the difference is in if there is one drawback is there. In if there is one drawback is there. What is the drawback? In if what one drawback is there. What is the drawback? In if we can return only two statements. Only two statements. More than two statements we cannot return. But I want to return multiple conditions, multiple return statements. Then you have to use switch. If you want to write multiple conditions and return multiple statements, must ensure you have to use switch function. Understand clearly? What is that one? Switch function. Is that clear or not? Let's see. See, all the rules, whatever rules are applied for if, same rules are applicable for what? Switch also. Understand clear? Same rules. Only in if, only two statements we can return. In switch, we can return multiple conditions, multiple return statement. Understand clear? Whenever you want to write multiple condition, multiple written statement in transform data, what option we use? Similar like switch. We want to write multiple conditions and multiple statements in transform data. What option we use? Conditional column. In conditional column, can we write multiple conditions and multiple written statements or not? Huh? Same thing. Same as it is conditional column, we can write it in Power BI DAX function. That is switch function. Switch. See, syntax is very important for switch. See, in Google, switch syntax is different. My switch syntax is different. If you follow my switch syntax, then you will understand very clearly. In Google, switch syntax is completely different. Both are written the same output. Okay. Just to follow my syntax. Whenever you want to write the switch syntax, means same syntax, whatever I am explaining, just present that one. Understand clear? Now, first in switch, what you need to write? Expression. Expression means condition. Here in switch, first you need to write the condition. If the condition is satisfied, then only it will enter into the switch. But here, instead of condition, it's not condition is not compulsory. Okay. Instead of condition, you can write one function called true. What is that one? True function. When you write in switch function in place of expression, whenever you write true function, what will happen? It always satisfied condition. True means always satisfied, right? Always satisfied. That's the reason in switch, in place of expression, whenever you are writing a true function, it always satisfied condition. When it is satisfied, it will enter into the switch. And here itself, did you see? Now, what is the next one? Value one. Value one means you can write a condition. You can write a condition, comma. Result one means written statement. Like that, you can write a number of conditions, comma, written statements. Like that, you can write n number of conditions. Let's see here. Suppose, for example, length column is equal to, here in value one, you have to write the condition. What is that one? Condition means you know, right? What is that one? Column name, operator. This is the one condition. After that, comma, what you need to write? Return statement. Either you can pass static value or you can pass column. Same rule. Same in if what rules we explained, same. But only the difference in if and switch is in if only two statements we can return. In switch, we can return multiple statement. That is the only the difference. Understand clearly? Understand clearly? Length is equal to 10. What it will return? 10. If length is equal to, okay, suppose 8. Can I give like this or not? I'm writing. See here. Condition statement. Condition statement. Like that, you can write a number of conditions. Even in conditional column, also we are writing same thing, right? Condition statement, condition statement, condition statement, like that. See here, I'm writing. Yeah. See here, for 8, 8, for 10, 10, 11, 11. So in transform data in conditional column, suppose you have 5 conditions are there. Up to 4 conditions, condition statement, condition statement, condition statement. Last one, you have to write it in the else directly here in switch. If it is the last one, okay, directly you can write the statement. No need to write a condition. Suppose, for example, directly put comma here and writing the statement, not writing a condition here. Okay. Is that clear or not? Any doubts in this one? Huh? Understand clearly or not? This is how you can write this one. Same rules, whatever rules it is. Here, condition statement, condition. Final statement, you have to write it in the directly write the statement. Is there any confusion in this syntax? Very, very important just to follow this syntax whenever you want to write. Switch. Understand clearly? Anna? Next, what are the next function it is? See here, we discuss AND operator. Oh, I'm missing OR operator, right? Okay. In if, see here, AND operator, this one. What is OR operator? You already know that one. How you can write OR operator here? It is two pipe symbols. Where you can put these pipe symbols means shift plus above the enter button two times. If you click on that one, two vertical lines it is getting. This is OR operator. What is OR operator? You know, right? What is OR operator? If any one condition is satisfied, then true statement. Not in either in the same rows or in different rows. If one condition is satisfied, true statement. If both the conditions are failed, false statement. Okay. Now tell me what is the output for this one? What is the first statement? What is the first value? Huh? See here. Is this length not equal to 10? Correct or not? First condition itself satisfied, no need to check other condition in our operator. See here, satisfied. Then what is the statement? True statement. What is the true statement? Power. Here. Here, first condition is not satisfied. You have to go with the second condition. Second condition, right? Not equal to T or not this one. And this is satisfied. So, true statement only. What is that one? Power apps it here. Here it is Power Automate because this is also satisfied. True statement only. This is also satisfied. Power Pages. This is also satisfied. Data Analytics. All are true statement. That is lower column values only. Understand clearly? Same thing. Vijay, do I need to apply in switch function? Do I need to apply the multiple conditions? Yes. Here itself, after writing one condition, you can use AND operator or operator. You can write a conditions as per your requirement. Understand or not? Next one. Okay. See here. Did we discuss in logical function and or operator? Not. If switch. Next one is police. Later we need to discuss. True or false we need to discuss. True false means these are the two different functions. These two are functions. True function always returns true. False function always returns false. These two functions, most of the times we are using in if or switch only. These two functions we can apply it only in if or switch. Understand clearly enough. Only in if or switch only we can apply this one. Understand clearly enough. Okay. So let's see how we can apply if true or false function if or switch. I will explain if you can try with the switch. Okay. Vijay, when we are using true or false functions inside if or switch, either you can use it in written statements or else in the condition also you can use that one. Understand? Let's see. If suppose, for example, if length is equal to writing like this. What is the meaning of this one? If you use true function in the return, in the false statement, must and should, you have to use false function only, because these two are in one data type. Suppose you are giving true. In another statement, don't give like a character value or numeric value or decimal value or something. It will throw us an error. Now, see here. For which value true will return? For which values it returns false? Now tell me. What is the values? What is the first value? False it will. What is the second value? True. After that, false. After that, false. After that, false. False, true, false, false, false. Just it will return only true or false. See here. When you are only returning any column written true or false, the data type also true or false related data type it will take. Understand clearly or not? Is that clear or not? Huh? See here. Here, not only this one, even if you want to check with the condition, suppose this is the column is there. For true, I want to return as 0. Otherwise, false, I want to return as 1. Like that. You understand or not? Suppose I have this is a column. If true is there in this particular column, I want to return as 0. Otherwise I want to return as 1. Can I do that one or not? Yes. Understand clearly or not? Any doubts in this one? Like this, true or false function, we can use it in if or switch functions, we can use it here. Understand clearly or not? What is the next function? What is the next function? Coalesce. Coalesce function that we can discuss it in the next class. Okay. What coalesce function will do? It always, you already know coalesce function. What coalesce function will do? Coalesce function will returns a not null value. Coalesce function always returns a not null value. That we can discuss in tomorrow's class. Tomorrow, once the coalesce function is completed, next category of functions. Understand clearly? Online team, anyone having any doubts? Yeah, tell me, Vamshi. Prakash.
Yeah, sir, am I audible?
Is it good?
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, tell me.
In switch function, you have written one statement first true of. It will return the true value, or else it will return what we have given. That is on.
No, 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 not like this. If wherever this condition is satisfied, in those rows, this statement.
Yeah.
Wherever this condition is satisfied, those statement. This is statement.
That belongs to true value.
This is the false statement. This is
Okay.
the false statement. All are true. True statement. These are all are true.
Okay. Have a little bit confusion in that regarding the true of only. That's it. That's clear.
Is that clear?
Yes, it is clear. Thanks.
We can stop it here and we'll continue. Okay. Tomorrow. Okay. I guess.